that Peter Jackson could do a serious movie, not just movies about zombies or goofy puppets. And it's apparently then that people start looking at him as a legitimate director, and he eventually gets hired to direct the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Maybe that's a stretch, but that's what they say. But Peter directing Lord of the Rings is not the only thing Heavenly Creatures leads to. All this attention the movie gets reignites interest in this decades-old murder case. And journalists see it, and they start thinking, I wonder where Juliet and Pauline are now. Like, whatever happened to them? And so they start investigating, and they find that back in 1959, Pauline, she was eventually released from prison, and she went on to live a normal life in England. However, Juliet, of course, did not go on to lead a normal life. She became this famous crime novelist, Anne Perry, who had managed to keep her past a complete secret from everyone for all these years. And so these journalists are like, oh shit, that's the same girl who committed murder in the 50s. And kaboom, they expose her and they blow up her spot. And I'm sure she is horrified. I mean, this was a secret she successfully kept for decades, and now the whole world knows she was a teenage killer. This is gonna destroy her career, probably. Here's the thing, though. It's kind of a scandal for her, but it doesn't really destroy her career or even affect it at all. From what I can see, she does like a few interviews about it. She basically explains that, it happened in the past when she was a teenager and that she really doesn't remember much of it. And after that, she goes right back to writing her crime novels like it was no big deal. And she remained an extremely successful author until her death in 2023. In fact, at some point, you've probably seen some Anne Perry books at like an airport kiosk. And a